Hi guys. Okay. So today I don't know if I'll play a game today, but I'll see how I feel. But as of right now, I'm probably just gonna react to some videos. Rock Bottom with Ned Fulmer. Eesh. I'm not watching that. So a little recap on Ned Fulmer. So Ned Fulmer was part of the Try Guys. If you don't know who the Try Guys are, the Try Guys, if you know BuzzFeed, they used to work for BuzzFeed. So it was just a picture. It was these guys. I literally can't remember their name. It's so bad. So it was these four guys, and they each had their known characteristics of them. So this is Ned. Ned was always known to be the Mr. Wife guy, because he always spoke about how much he loved his wife. That's crazy. This was 4 years ago. They would make a lot of videos, trying things, trying to make a dress, trying to make something without a recipe. The whole thing went down. I think it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and it was some fans had found out that Ned was out in a club or somewhere, kissing another girl that was not his wife, and people did their digging, and turns out it was a producer, and it was crazy. So we're gonna watch this one by Penguin Zero. We're gonna watch this video. Who doesn't know Penguin Zero? He's very well known, but of course he could watch his own videos and other videos on other topics as well.
I actually cannot believe the podcast that I just watched. Who remembers Ned from the Try Guys, huh? Any Ned enthusiasts? Ned Fulmer, yeah, Fulmer family, Ned Fulmer guys, where we at, huh? Well, I'm sure you recall in 2022 there was the huge scandal that went public about how he'd actually been cheating on his wife for quite a while with their producer at the Try Guys.
Also that producer was engaged to her now ex-fiance for I think 5 or more years. I mean, they were together for a longest time. And it's crazy to think about it. Like, how did it even start? You know what I mean? How did this affair start? If they were both, I mean, Ned was literally had a whole fucking family. He had a family. He had a wife. He had kids. The producer, she was gonna get married. She was with her high school sweetheart. And they were just working together. They were just working. I mean, how did it even start to become intimate? Like, it's just so crazy how I just don't get it.
And he has remained in the back rooms for the last 3 years. He has just crawled his way out of the Shadow Realm and surfaced with a podcast called Rock Bottom with Ned Fulmer. His first guest, his ex-wife, so he could talk directly to her about all of the cheating. It's like podcast therapy or some shit. This is fucking agonizing.
It's so bad.
It takes so much to make me turn something off that I've committed to watching. I will stomach any amount of revolting dog shit.
It's literally so bad, you guys. I didn't personally watch the actual whole podcast because I'm not watching that, because his ex-wife had said that she's not going to go back to posting or being part of the internet anymore, and that it was fun, but she's not doing that anymore. So But Ned, on the other hand, I think he's doing this for a cash grab, and he loves to do it. He knows exactly what he's doing. He wants to go back to the old times when he was on BuzzFeed with the Try Guys, where people loved him and everything. But the thing is, nobody loves a cheater. Everything. He had everything. He had a loving wife, beautiful children. I mean, like, he had everything. But he still managed to it all up because he wanted the attention from his producer or some shit.
This is fucking agonizing. I had to turn it off after 30 minutes. It is brutal to sit through. I can only imagine what she was feeling with this, because he kind of like talks about himself as if he's like some kind of a victim, like a survivor of his own cheating scandal. It's weird. You have to see this.
Strange to think that people are watching this and listening to it rather than just being in like a therapy setting.
Oh heck yeah. It's terrifying.
Ariel is so strong. He just keeps victim blaming himself, like trying to play the victim to see if she'll respond by like saying, no, it's not your fault, or like, oh, I'm so sorry, like trying to get empathy from her. But she doesn't let that slide. She just, I'm like, he's the one that cheated on her. He caused the problem.
It's absolutely, yeah. I mean, I'm on the verge of like standing up and walking out of this room.
Hell yeah.
I think that is a totally reasonable response.
Team Ariel.
It is still so baffling to me that this even got made in the first place, to be honest.
Hi, I'm Ned Fulmer. Cheated on my...
Get this guy off my screen, you guys.
Represented myself as a kind of wife guy.
Now, this has been pointed out by a lot of people, and I don't know if this is how he's always been, if he's just this kind of quirky, zany guy who likes vocal fry.
Like, I don't want to, like, corpse, kind of raspy, like, deep and, like, fucking monotone and fucking disgusting and weird. I'm not calling Corpse husband weird. I wish he could come back. I miss his music.
Yeah. I may have presented myself.
I wasn't calling him weird. I'm saying that, no. I'm saying like the voice. Don't worry. I would never call Corpse husband weird. I mean, come on. I fucking love Corpse husband.
It's so like nails on a chalkboard.
And you, as a viewer, I know that I...
Why does it kind of look like Shane Dawson? That's so OMG. He's trying to play it so hard. Yeah. Yeah, that's so like lame. That's literally so lame. Like, boy, take the L. Victim card, yeah.
It's honest, vulnerable, brutal.
But why?
But why?
Why do you want to broadcast you publicly witnessing the pain you have caused your ex-wife? Why wouldn't this just be a conversation had with like a professional, or just between you two behind closed doors? Why do we need to be invited into this? So he drags his ex-wife in here to try and like reopen the wounds here publicly, so that way he can paint it as him like taking the accountability, this public flogging that he's going to give himself, listening to all the pain and suffering he's caused her. I don't think it's necessary. You do not owe strangers online an explanation to how private matters were handled.
We are still friends. We go on trips together.
Right.
Like, the way that everyone wants to know, like, are you guys still, like, an item? Are you guys still, like, no. We really haven't been at all this last 3 years.
No, we haven't. Like, do you forgive Ned for what he did? And, I mean, the answer is no. Absolutely not. How can you forgive somebody for, like, for lying to you, for cheating on you? No. Fuck no. Like, like, I don't even...
Because, I mean, you just completely lied to somebody. And not only that, you actively did not want to communicate what was the issue with the relationship. So instead of communicating what was wrong with the relationship, you went ahead to go find someone else to start anew.
It's hard to hear you saying like "fuck no, I don't forgive you." Of course I get it. I mean,
She just rolled her eyes at him.
I can. You're still as much progress as we've had. You're still very angry.
He said, we had so much progress, but you still don't forgive me. This guy stinks! Right, literally, who wouldn't be angry? Oh, you don't like me? Why don't you like me? I thought these couple of years we put that aside and start anew again with this podcast, and why don't you like me?
Yeah, of course I'm angry. You know,
Because now it's getting much more into the meat and potatoes of like the cheating itself, which Ned is spearheading the conversation of. So he's like, yeah, it hurts to hear you don't forgive me, but you know, I get it. We made a lot of progress, but you're still angry. And it's
Like
like,
I
yeah,
said.
man, of course you're still gonna be angry, but why are you using that as a piece of content for your podcast launch?
Literally.
And you can see how difficult this topic is for her. She's
Sort of delusions and rationalizations that you, as the person doing that, sort of are telling yourself as to why it's not so bad.
Why it's not so
Be
bad?
okay, or why actually this talked about it in this way. And then it's like, I remember that moment, it all just kind of like fell down where I
And what I want to make a mention of here is, for some reason, Ned is the one at the helm here. He's in the driver's seat. And
I really couldn't understand a sentence he said. Yeah!
it is so odd, and it does feel unfair, that Ned is the one that is spearheading all of it. It doesn't make sense, given that he is the one, the cheater, that did all of this. And yet he gets to be the one in control of this conversation here that supposedly he's doing to try and help her, you know, move forward in like a public-facing environment.
Oh my god.
like, oh, everything changed for me as well. I'm like, oh no, this is
Everything changed for me too, you know. You know, like, losing you and my fans and my job. I lost so much because of this too. Of my own actions.
this is like I've been
This is what?
hurting this person that I love this whole time.
Oh my god, she did not give a fuck! Oh my god!
Like I've been
Can we get an Ooppiiee fire in the chat? Come on. Oh my god. That disgust in her face. Oh my god, they're having a staring contest. I'm scary, guys.
you didn't realize until then.
You didn't realize until then. She's so right, though.
you tell yourself to kind of
Excuses.
compartmentalize or I guess.
Excuses. Interesting. You're dumb as fuck.
Interesting.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god. I didn't know she was gonna say that. That long pause, and then her saying interesting.
And like I said, Ned really does feel like he talks about like these like excuses and how he's like compartmentalizing and like, you know, lying to himself, deluding himself, that kind of thing. Like it almost feels like he's giving himself these like little weaselly ways in which that even if like he calls it a scandal, where she says directly your affair is another thing. Like he talks
Yup.
about it as a scandal as opposed to like how badly he himself fucked up making this decision consciously. And now he's talking about like, yeah, no, it was like never realized, you know, with all the ways I was like lying to myself that I was actually like hurting the person that I love.
like a addictive cycle kind of feeling really guilty and ashamed, and then telling yourself, you know, kind of just lying to yourself, and then yeah.
Ooh. Oh, she's not buying it.
That sigh said 1,000 things without even
my
needing
God.
words. Ned, what the fuck? He's just bumbling. Like
He's literally just fucking yapping, dude. It's not even that hard. Like, literally, don't come back. Literally, nobody wants you. Literally, nobody wants you.
Of like, well, what did you do to make him look elsewhere? You know, were you
Oh.
not a good enough wife? Were you
Oh,
not?
that hurts.
Did you?
No, I feel so bad for her saying that.
And there's so much shame there. And I'm so tired of holding that. I'm so tired of holding it. How does it make you feel to hear that?
I don't think it's fair that as a society
Girls kiss other girls, and no one bats an eye. But when I kiss my homies goodnight, society calls me.
you're put in that position. It's certainly not true.
Oh! Oh!
And no,
She's got the mama stare.
and no, it's not something that I imagined as I was doing that. I think none of it was. If you really like let it sink in just how much you're hurting your partner and how devastating it is, like, how could you do that? It's still very difficult now, even 3 years later, to see you in pain as you're talking about that, because there's nothing I can do to change the past or to.
opinion. She is giving a very real account of something that she now has had put upon her because of Ned. Even outside of like the devastation to the marriage, there are people that will look at her a certain way because of what he has done. And Ned, instead of like even addressing like, yes, I did this to you, I recognize I did this to you, he instead says, I feel really bad that unfortunately society does this. Ned, you did this to her. He softly tiptoes around it. Ariel's not afraid to say like your affair and like what you did, but when Ned's talking about it, it's like, oh, I was lying to myself, you know, with this scandal, this scandalous stuff, that kind of thing. Like he really likes that nomenclature. It just feels like he is very much trying to like soften it a bit.
I think I got the gist of the whole situation. Basically the gist of today's stream is we're fucked, you guys. The world is gonna end and we're fucked. These things, like, it's crazy how fast your life could just easily be fucked. I'm not good at commentary. I know right now the times right now are kind of scary. Especially over here where I live, with the whole situation with ICE and immigrants, and it's a very scary time. You know, we gotta stay good, you know, for our future generations. We gotta stand up for what's right, because if we don't, these people are gonna continue to crawl over us, and it's not right. We shouldn't let them control us, because we are a lot much better than that. You know, the world is scary and you never know. So, I wish you all good health, to never be hungry. I wish you all the best and everything. But yeah, I'll see you guys all next time. Alright, bye! Bye, everybody!